answer these questions. We are just from doing functions. So how can you answer these questions? So I've got the first one. I will go with the first one. I'll start with the first one. So the first one, how is the first one? I'm told to find g inverse of what? Of x. I want to find the g inverse of x. So where is the g function? G itself is what? The g itself is what? 5x minus 1. That is the what? The g. Then where there is g of x, I put y. So y is equal to 5x minus 1. This is what I'm going to do. So when I do this, what is the next thing? The next thing is to make x the subject of the formula. The x which is here, I make it the subject of the formula. Meaning this one will go this other side. I'm going to have y plus 1 is equal to what? Is equal to 5x. I divide both sides by 5. I also divide here by 5. That cancelled. So what am I going to have? I'm going to have x is equal to y plus 1 over what? Over 5. This is the answer I'm going to have. Then I just say, therefore, g inverse of x is equal to. So is equal to, where there is y now there, I'm going to put x. So I'm going to say x plus 1 over what? Over 5 that is there. Then I'm done. So this is what I need to do. So I'm done with that question. That's how you need to solve it. So I found the what? The inverse of g. That's how you need to find the inverse of g. I move to question B. So question B, how is question B? So I'm going to write it here. Question B, I'm going to write it here. I'm taught to find what? Fg of x. These are called what? These are called composite functions. So these are called composite functions. These are called composite functions where you are told to combine two functions. So we are just combining two functions. So these are called composite functions. So how can you go about that one? You start with the function which is given, which is f. So I'm going to say f of x is equal to, where is f of x? 2x plus 1. That is f of x. Then they have included the g here. So it becomes fg of x is equal to, where there is x here, just here where there is x, that's where I'm going to put this function. So I'm going to say 2, then open bracket. I put that function here where there is x. I've removed x. I've put 5x minus 1, close. Then I say plus what? Plus 1. Plus 1 that is here, plus 1, plus 1. I do that. I continue from here where I'm going to say fg of x is equal to 2 times 5x, it is 10x. 2 times 1, it is negative 2, plus 1. Have you seen? Then finally, fg of x is equal to 10x. Then what is the answer there? Negative 2 plus 1. What are you going to find? What are you going to find? It is negative what? Negative 1. So this is your answer. This is how you need to go about this one. Just like this, you've answered this one. Your answer is what? 10x. So 10x minus 1. That's how you need to answer it. That's how you need to answer this question. Then I move to the last one. So the last one is very simple, because they are saying what? Fg of negative 3. So the question I'm going to ask you, do you have Fg of x, so that where there is x you put negative 3? The answer is yes. The function is here. So this is the function that I'm going to use. So I'm going to do this. So I'm going to say, okay, third one there. Say Fg of x. It is what? Fg of x. Fg of x, it is what? It is 10x. 10x minus 1. It is like that. Then I say, okay, Fg of negative 3. Where there is x, I put negative 3. So it's going to be 10 times negative 3 minus 1. Where I'm going to say that Fg of negative 3 is equal to. So what is 10 times negative 3? It's negative what? Negative 30 minus 1. You do that. Finally, the answer that you're going to get, so fg of negative 3. Finally, what is negative 30 minus 1? What is negative 30 minus 1? It is negative 31. This is what you are going to do. So this is what? This is your answer. That's how you need to answer it. These are procedures that you need to get. So for you to answer this one, you need to find the function here. This is the function we are going to use for us to find this one. So these are steps that you need to do. These are steps that you